for me personally, it was like living through a low-level civil war. Because of the attacks upon me by the tabloid press and by political opponents, I was subjected to very sustained hate mail, death threats and so on an almost daily basis. There were either fabricated or totally biased and misrepresented stories appearing in much of the red top media. There were 4 far-right candidates ranged against me in the by-election. Not just the National Front, but a couple of other splinter organisations, including the Lady Dowager Birdwood, of one of her far-right, I can't remember, what was the name of her party, Simon? Anyway. But four fascist candidates against me. In 1982, one morning, we all woke up, and all throughout the constituency, in 3-foot-high letters in white paint, were slogans such as, "Tatchel is queer," "Tatchel is a communist poof," "Tatchel is a nigger lover." Virtually every subway, hoarding, railway arch and bridge had these slogans painted on them. I received not dozens, but hundreds, at least 500 hate letters, including 30 direct threats to kill me or to firebomb my flat. When out canvassing, I was physically and violently attacked over 100 times. On the doorsteps, when canvassing, I was spat at, punched, kicked and abused. I was very afraid, I've got to say. I felt no shame in admitting, when I went out canvassing, I was terrified. But I kept going canvassing, and of course, kept getting attacked. But I also had support. It was not a universally negative picture. Not all the people of Bermondsey were ranged against me. There were many, many wonderful, loyal people who understood the campaign of hate and vilification and saw through it. And I'm eternally indebted to them for their support, encouragement, which sustained me through what was one of the darkest periods of my entire life. In all, in the run-up to the by-election, there were 30 violent attacks upon my flat in Elephant Castle, where I still live to this day. There were 2 attempts by car drivers to run me down in the street, and a bullet was posted through my letterbox in the middle of the night. I had to board up my flat, board up all the doors and windows, because of these attacks. Every night, I went to bed in fear of attack. I had so many near misses and lucky escapes. If I hadn't swerved at the right moment, I would have been knocked down by those cars. If people throwing rocks and bricks at me had had a better aim or I hadn't ducked, I could have sustained very serious head injuries. As it was, I had some of my teeth chipped and cracked, and plenty of split lips and other minor injuries. What is shocking is throughout this entire period, the police refused me protection. Even though I produced the evidence, and it was well known what was happening, the police refused to provide any protection for me in the run-up to the by-election or even during the by-election itself.